Ekenekwa m unu. Tata bụ eke ka bụkwa m onye nke gị nwada gbara ọma ụzọ mmiri. Ọbụkwa m onye mgbasa ozi ọma ọdịnala Igbo, bụrụkwa dibịa Igbo. Anyị na-agbasi afọ ike na-alụkwa ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche, na-enyere ụmụ Igbo aka ịgbara eziokwu gbasara ọdịnala, ka na ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ na ụzọ eziokwu. Ọ usoro ndị mbụ na ndị egede ji wee kpee elu Chukwu site n'ịkwụ aka ọtọ wee mụọ ọzụzụ nwoke ọzọ nwaanyị. Na-asịkwa ka aja anyị Igbo wee gọzie anyị ncha niile, gọzie nwoke gọzie nwaanyị, gọzie onye ukwu na onye nta. It is high time we come back to our roots. Though Nana has a preach because many people are already on their way. Mana m asị ka ị na-eme njem ị na-achịta n'ọdịnala Igbo n'ụkwa ya akpọrọ gị. Dịka ị na-eme njem n'ịchọpụta ihe gbasara akara gị n'ọdịnala, na nwoke ama nnapụ gị nke gị, anyị ama nnapụ gị nke gị. Onye ọbụla chọrọ ịna gị oke gị ma ọ chọrọ ịna gị sita gị ewu anazi mmiri. Onye ọbụla bụ criminal, spiritual thief, in the name of dibia na-arụrụ gị ọrụ na-anaghị akara gị, aja anyị Igbo ya akụgbu ya. Onye ọbụla ị gbara ọsọ ndụ na bịa ọsị n'ọnwụ, anyanwụ ya ekpughị isi, mmadụ ya ekpughị isi, mmụọ ya ekpughị isi, ikuku ọ na-ekwu ya bụ jọjimenti nyere ya. Maka na afụrọ m ihe ya akpata na ndị Igbo ya anachitebe azụ si na ha chọrọ usoro okwu ndị mbụ na ndị egede. Onye ahụ pụtazi ọbanye na problem, pụtazi banyezie na nsogbu iji ịlụ ọrụ mmiri. Dibịa amavuru gị si na ọ dị na gị bifo lụọ ọrụ. Nwoke gaa n'aka ajọ nwoke ọma ndị save, nwaanyị gaa n'aka ajọ nwoke ọma ndị save, ị gaa n'aka ajọ nwaanyị ma ndị save. That is not the purpose of this mission. Ihe awụrụ purpose I ji enwe this massive awakening. Onye ọbụla ji awụ anaghị nke gị. Onye ọbụla ji ọchị na eze iwe n'obi anaghị nke gị. Aja anyị Igbo ya ekpughị isi. A sị m na eke ya eketara anyị ndo, ketara anyị ndụ, ketara anyị agamniru, ihe akụ akụ na ihe enwe enwe, ndụ n'aka nne, ndụ n'aka ekpe. Ihe nji maka ya wee pụta tata bụ ikwu okwu gbasara ndị na-eje n'arụsị dị iche iche na-emebe onwe ha, ndị na-eje na-emetọ mmụọ, ndị na-enwero conscience, ndị selugoro their spirit and their soul to demon, ndị na-enwere amara ebe ndụ fọrọ mmadụ, ndị ya bụ ha fụ ndị na-ebe akwa arịrị wee bịakwute ha achọzie ka egbuo ha egbuo. It is not about the money ị na-ana mmadụ ma the money a na-ana gị. It is about your gift. It is about whom you are. It is about whom you are. Anya ka m ji asị ndị Igbo, onye na-ejekwa nke ọ na-eje, ị na-abịa be m, ị na-ejebe onye ọzọ, chukwa mmụọ gị na ha so ese. Is this the people they want to use and help you? Ndị ori akarịa nụ, thieves are everywhere, criminals, ndị ọpa egbe mmụọ eje, ndị oshi nwoke oshi nwaanyị, ndị ekwensu ha karịrị. Iwe na-ewe m because many people na parade onwe ha ka dibia. They are stealing from the innocent people. They are stealing from innocent people. They are stealing from poor people. They are stealing from those who does not have who will direct them. Kedu ka mmadụ ga-esi wee gbara ọsọ ndụ gbakwute gị wee zudo ọnwụ? Ọ bụrụ ya bụ isiokwu nji bịa, but o nwere complain m nwetara na mgbede a dị na na-alụ m afọ. I will go through this before nje maka nji maka ya wee bịa. Mmadụ gbara ọsọ bịa be gị na mmụọ na-achụ ya, na mmụọ na-anaghị oke, na ndụ ya nọrọ ọfụma, ije naba onye ahụ nke o ji wee bịa. Onye na-ebe akwa na ọkwụrụ n'ụkwụ ya, ịchọ ka ịgbazie ya ka ọ daa n'ala. Hey, biko nụ ndị Igbo, sọsọ ihe m ga-ekwudobe n'ihe gbasara ihe a bụ, I have said this countless number of times na many of my video. Before you go to any dibia for spiritual work, biko nụ kpọkuo mmụọ gị na ha so wite ọjị na mmanya, jụọ ha ese onye ha chọrọ ka ị soro wee nweta ihe ị na-achọ. Ọ bụrụ na anya ha mee ka ị mara, ọ bụrụ na ọ bụrụ ya, ha nyekwa gị sign ka ị gba ọsọ n'oge. Ndị ori akarịa anụ, criminals, spiritual thieves, stealing from innocent people. Stealing from innocent people. When you go to them for spiritual work, anasịa gị ego niile ya anaghị. Next thing a ga-agwa gị bụ, if I sleep with you, the power will work in you. If I don't sleep with you, spirit with me will not work for you. If I don't do this, if I don't do that. When they see the gift in you, when these people see the gift in you, they try everything within their possible power to hijack your star. A lady came from all the way from Port Harcourt. She was telling me that a man that worked for her saw her gift. The man told her that your gift is too much, that he needs to share from her. From there, he started asking her for girlfriend, from friendship. From friendship, let me marry you, so that he will have access to carry out his evil plots. She refused. And the next thing this man did was, he was tormenting her back to back spiritually, giving her all manner of attack. The complaint I'm getting from somebody this evening is that where her family took her to go and carry out spiritual work, a married woman that her husband brought to you to do spiritual work for, you have the nerves to start asking her for friends, to sleep with her because her husband is not there. Ndị ike na-atọ biribiri, ndị ike na-atọ ka shuga. Ọ bụrụ na ike na-atọ gị ka shuga, chọba nwaanyị ibe gị ga-arụrụ gị ọrụ. Ịchọta ndị nwoke ndị na-achọ amụ ebe ha na-akpanye amụ ha, you are gone. Because ike tọgide gị biri, once that person gets you laid, you are gone. You are gone, oh, you are gone. Chineke nna, ebere ndị mmadụ na-eme m. Ndị ewo Maazị Chibụzọ ise ya gazie keke mara gị mma. Queen umegbulem, ekenekwa m gị, ndewo nwaanyị ọma, ndewo, ana m ekele gị. So ihe m na-achọ ịkọwa bụ ụmụ Igbo, biko nụ, dịka ị na-eje njem a, biko, this is the third time I'm going to teach this, because ọ na-ewuta m na m ga-anọrọ onwe m na try how to clear path for my own people that paid me to work. Next thing m ga-afụ bụ somebody that I don't know, or somebody will just run from one place na akọrọ m that she's now empty. I don't want to fall like a victim of this nonsense. If it is just that na mmadụ na-alụgo ego gị without doing spiritual work for you, is a different thing. Ọ bụrụ na mmadụ na-alụgo ego gị rụọ ọrụ ọgaro, it is okay, you can look for another person. But how can somebody come to you and you empty that person spiritually? You remove that person from able kwesịrị ịnọ. Instead of idozi ya na ndị ya na so, you remove that person and put that person in your witchcraft coven. The first experience we know concerning this kind of thing, somebody that I worked for, I was working for this lady. It happens that someone that worked for her initiated her into her witchcraft coven. I know how we worked before this girl got her deliverance. You must be very careful. You must be very, very careful with your life. So many of them are out there. A lot of them are going to get a cast go. They are coming out with different patterns. Onye bi ona atunzu, o sigi no odibi Igbo, no melonka, ona ko eri man ko na maro. Just to draw you closer. Just to go closer to him. And he will just make you empty. You become empty. Ebi na achọ ndụ. Ebi na achọ udo. Ebi na achọ ka ị gafee, mmadụ abịa. Hey, mee gị kụwazi ụta. Biko ụmụ Chukwu, before you go to any spiritualist for work, ma nwoke ma nwanyị, including mwa, biko, look for orji, look for mmanya ọkụ ebe ọbụla ị nọ were ya kpọkuo chi gị even though you've not aligned with them for the first time. Call upon your forces. Welu mmanya ọkụ na ọjị gị yọọ ha sị ha that if this person that I want him or her to work for me is going to hurt me in any way or to take whatever that belongs to me, that is going to hurt me, if this person is not going to work for me according to your will, distract me. If this person is going to work for me, help me get my destiny back. Help me open my way. Draw me closer to that person. Or you may just say, give me sign. And you see for yourself. As long as in our God for you keep on saying this, they will connect you to the perfect person that will work for you. They will connect you to the person that will give you what you want. They will connect you to the person that will not play with your destiny. They will. That this kind of thing is happening to people. Now, this modern world, somebody will work for you, someone you paid to work for you will work for you, and the next thing the person will say, I want to sleep with you. You saw her husband brought her to your house, the next thing you sleep with me. What nonsense is this? Hey, because I've heard my mind. The consequences of stealing from deities. Yes, a lot of people steal from deities on regular basis, on daily basis. I'm coming back to attend to questions. Just everybody should drop their questions. I'm coming back to attend to questions. So, the consequences of one stealing from deities. There are so many ways that people steal from deities without knowing. You might not even be aware that you have stolen from this deity, and then your life will start messing up. You know, see JJ God kedu maka agwa ịkpala ebe ahụ, kedu maka agwa ịkpasoro mmụọ ahụ. When you come to my place, like this my place, even at my place, mmadụ godocha mmụọ ọ na-edose ego. Person used to drop money after godocha mmụọ, like oburu you, but many people, like me personally, if I go to appease any deity from my place, they drop loyal ego. So I use that money to connect to my spiritual wealth. You understand? So when you drop this money, you will see that they will think that you that dropped that money is crazy. They will come and pick that money. There are things that people don't know. If you have any relative, a brother or a sister that used to go to deity, na-ebu mmanya ha dọla ebe ahụ ndị mmadụ ji wee go ọfọ, ma ọ na-ebu ekpoko ego n'ebe anwa, ma ọ na-ebu uchi, ma ọ na-ebu anything. Warn that person. When you look at that kind of person, their life anara adimma. Because I had one spiritual encounter one day. I noticed that from what I saw in that dream, I noticed that spirits take the remaining one into that deity, the spiritual realm of that deity. Those things will go into that place. So how can somebody now bring something, a deity that owns you and own that person, even if it is a foreign deity, and you have the nerve to go and steal? Challenge. I will return this money once I have it. It's different from New Jersey because you know that nobody will stop you. You are not seeing any physical being that will stop you. Or because you know that people used to go and drop money now that temple, that deity. You go and be packing money that does not belong to you. Only when any relative that is doing this kind of thing, warn that person. And you people should go and return every dime the person have taken from that deity. Because when you open a jail or Arusi will go without returning that money, you will remain useless for the rest of your life. Pastor Anna Hemeti and deliverance. Each over a jagodo bechigi from now till next year or manaya. One. The second thing of Bundi Neje, Ojideha, Hejena Arusi Goda Arusi. Obu knows on mepe, I will come and give you cow. In a cow, the mother and I say, hey, in Angori. But to fulfill your promise will become a big problem. To fulfill your own promise will become a big problem for you. It comes with death. It comes with stagnation. It comes with rising and falling. Anything the negative, all are there with it. And when by the time these things will come for you, you will never imagine that they are the ones. Unless me, but what you cannot do to spirit, do not promise. One alone with promise. Because of me from what I can people believe one kaya. That deity may choose to give you money for that deity even before the time and you feel reluctant. After all, I still have time. Before that time gets there, what you also. A lot of people in the general will say, give me a child. Especially Miri. Give me a child. I have suffered because of barrenness. They are calling me barren. I do not have a child of my own. Please make me a mother. If you give me a child, I will come and give you ram. I will come and give you goat. That's your child are useless. Comment innocent child. Because probably after making that promise, you repented. You now start going to church. You now born again Christian. And you now forgot that there is an oracle. We're unfinished business. Even if you want to repent. I am not stopping you from repent. I cannot even stop you. I'm not stupid. If you want to repent. But for your own good, before you repent, go and settle. Go and settle all of them. Go and settle all of them. Because when they will come, you will think that it is your enemies that are fighting you. Do you know that a lot of nguru na powerful today because of that nobody could fulfill? Because of goats. The whole family on a bondage for how many years? The man who died because he could not fulfill his promise. For how many years? For how many years? Over 20 years. Bondage. Over 2 weeks they made that thing. Because you must pay. Whether you like it or not. If you don't pay, your children will pay. If you don't pay, your grandchildren will pay. If you don't pay, your great-grandchildren will pay. Must, definitely. And also. It is very, very dangerous without fulfilling it. Instead of him and he without fulfilling it, enough to carry out the task or carry out. If it is not enough, ihe na-achịkọwara ụmụ Igbo bụ enwekwana na iwe biko enwere m little interruption. So ihe m na-achọ ịkọwa bụ nkwa ọbụla ịma na ịma mmezuru mmụọ ekwela ya. Ọ dị ka mgbe ikwelu mmadụ nkwa ma mgbe ikwelu dibịa nkwa. For example, na o nwere dibịa na-arụrụ gị ọrụ ọ na-atọ ya ụtọ, ọ na-alụlụ gị ọ na-atọ ya ụtọ, maọbụ na ịbụ onye nwere ọnụ ụtọ, ọnụ eji ana mmadụ ihe, ị gakwuru onye so ndewonu na-ewe n'iwe nọ ihe m na interruption dị too much. So kedu ka unu melụ nnekwu nwaanyị Nkechi Okonkwo? Ndewo nnọọ onwekwa ajụjụ ị ga-ajụ jụbakwa. So ihe m na-achọ ịkọwa abụ ọ dị ka ndị na-eje ekwe dibịa nkwa. Ndị na-eje ekwe dibịa nkwa, dibịa rụọ ọrụ m ọrụ, ịlụsịalụ m ọrụ, ọ gaghị ana mma ebutara gị moto. Dibịa rụọ ọrụ m ọrụ, ịlụsị ọ gaghị ana mma bụtara gị efi. Onye ahụ a na-atalụ gị afụfụ. Onye ahụ a na-atalụ gị afụfụ, ọ tasịalụ gị afụfụ, at the end of the day imebe onye ahụ taa. Iche na ọ dibịa ka iji ụgwọ, ọ bụrụkwa dibịa ka iji ụgwọ, n'ọkwa mmụọ onye na ya so ka iji ụgwọ. Ọ bụrụ na ị nwee dibịa dị sincere enough with you, appreciate that person. Even if you cannot appreciate that person, there is no problem. Mana the issue bụ do not make a promise that you cannot keep, even to ordinary person. Ọfọzielu mmụọ. So onye na-agara onwe ya, make a promise to that person. If you cannot fulfill that promise, do not make that promise. Maka na ozugbo you make that promise, na mmụọ so onye ahụ record go ya. Aya ka ndị Igbo na-asị, ndị Oyibo na-asị, make person know they do pass himself. Things you think that it doesn't matter, that they can never get hold of you. When ị ka ọ bụrụ ya nwa ji gị, ihe na-eche na onwere isi nwere ike ọ bụrụ onye a ji gị. Because na mgbe ụfọdụ anyị kwukwa setụlụ ọchị gị, setụlụ ndị iche, setụlụ aja ana, jee zakọlụ gị, lụọlụ mmiri, ekwukwa maka the attitude, the bad character many of us possess. Bad character, evil attitude, very bad attitude many of us possess, that we don't even feel sorry about. Ịkpụta nwa mmadụ ikwe ya nkwa na ihe anụ ya. Do you not know that as you are promising that person, you are promising forces with that person? Ịkpụta nwa mmadụ ikwe ya nkwa na ị ga-anụ ya, gara nwa mmadụ kwụọ ya biribiribiribiri, ịkụta ọya ịgba ọsọ, and you think that you get away with it. Let me tell you, now people are beginning to know their spiritual right. It is no more like them that people, nobody, right here from left and right. Many people are beginning to know their spiritual rights, and many people are beginning to learn how to manifest their natural energy. A lot of people are beginning to know how to manifest their own power that lives within them. A lot are beginning to learn them. Before you promise what you cannot keep, be careful. Be very, very careful. Maka na nwere onye ị ga-eme ya with. Ọ bụ na onye ya na mmụọ so. Ma ọ na-enye mmụọ ahụ ihe, ma ọ na-enye ya, ma ọ na-agodo ha, ma ọ nara agodo ha. O ji ebe ahụ bụ elu gị akwa. Ma o lift a collar against the sun, ebe ị nọ, you will start having problem. So let it not be that every time I na asị ndị mmiri, ndị amosu. What if you are the one bewitching yourself with your bad characters? With the way you treat forces and power within the man? Because when you are so ya. What you cannot do not tell someone that will do this. Because when you tell that person and make that promise to that person that you will do this, it casts all that person's hope on you. When you leave that person without fulfilling that thing, that promise, you have left that person heartbroken and helpless. Ije n'ọnụ alụsị, ị na-emetọgharị mmụọ. Cheka ngwa gị, our fathers, our grandfathers, some of our grandparents, and some of our fathers, our biological fathers abandoned powers and forces in our land. For that reason, many of them did all manner of bad things and get away with them. Some did not. Some did somehow, but will come back. When they reincarnate again, they will suffer it. Do not think Naja and Igbo can be weak as they used to be, because on daily basis, ndị Igbo na-enye ana ihe. Now, people are beginning to appease the earth spirit and the earth forces, Mother Earth. They are beginning to appease deities. Do not think that you commit evil today and get away with it. What if you are the one holding yourself? You need to change the way you treat people. A lot of people, Arusi, like I saw a lot of things. I'll be watching people and say, does this person know where he is? You come there and you think that you are dealing with human being, you start messing up. So that if you will not go and respect yourself, do not carry yourself to where you go and bring curse upon yourself. See, Dibia cannot help you to amend your bad character. Just like Ihan could before Bido Vida. There were a lot of spiritual criminals parading themselves as Dibia. Your bad heart can lead you to one. Your selfishness can lead you to one. Your greediness can lead you to one. Lack of purity in your heart can lead you to bad people. Yes. You must be careful. Because when you sow here, in spirituality, when you sow here, you go there and reap. When you sow evil here, you go here and reap. When you sow good thing here, you go there and reap good thing. That is the reason why take this or leave it. You have to watch your back. You have to watch your back. Warn that person seriously. As that person is going there, let that person respect Onweya. Let that person respect Onweya. Maka no we ki he ga-abụ osi mebe. Echeki bekwa na ọtụtụ ihe. N'ilu olu mmiri n'ikpọtụgo chi gị n'imego nka n'imego nka mee nka dibịa awa afa sị na ha nchagara. Ibu dibịa mba iburo dibịa. What is holding you? Kedu ife jigi? What is holding you? Obu mmụọ dị na ngwuru? No. Kedu ihe jigi? What is holding you? Oburu. It might be someone you maltreated in the past. It might be what you did at a place and the spirit took note of it. So begi, natayafo. We have to be careful. We have to be very, 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 very careful. You must be upright. You can acquire righteous. You must be upright. Because spiritual, you don't know. You wait and wait for your blessing without it getting to you. Let that person bring up his question. I'm teaching. That our teaching. We start answering questions. Now is an opportunity for you to ask me direct, and I will answer you now. So, I will start from the first person. This person said, I have an uncle. This man is bad before he died. So if I am calling on Ndiche, should I need this man as one of them? Oga, I will answer this question from my own knowledge. Onye ọbụla arụrụ arụrụ a na enwere ihe gbasara mụ na ya ji ewere ebe ndị arụ ana na-eke oke kere oke. Me, I don't call my uncles that are dead nna aga ọfọ na ọ bụrụ ha mụrụ m. They are not my father. I'm not saying that you that is calling that you are doing bad things. What I do personally that I do is that I call my own father that is late. I call my own father's father. I call my great grandfather. Then I now call the man Muru the whole of Ngurubai. That is how I do my own. If I call my father, let my father call Indian Yasu. If I call my grandfather, let him call his own people. So to me, if you are doing a offer, if I am doing offer and there is someone, an uncle, that have been committing evil before he died, I will not call him. Simple. So do not feel guilty about that. Because someone John should know that he's living a bad life. This one now said, okay, because what if you are not within to fulfill the pledge that, what do you now do? If you are not within to fulfill your pledge, ọ bụrụ na mgbe ijikwe mmụọ nkwa erugo gafee and you are not within to fulfill your pledge, look for someone who is within to go and help you fulfill that pledge. Or you come back from there and fulfill your pledge. Because you came down to make that request. So, come down and fulfill it. Or you can send Arusi send your person. Let that person buy everything. Bujeli akaji of Arusi so that more happy there now. So this person said, I married a white woman and I have kids. So did I have anything to do with the origin? Did what? Is it your wife or your kids? I don't understand this question because when you do question, please come again. Is it that does your own children have anything to do with your origin or your wife? I don't understand it because so that I will not be okay. Let me just leave it. Make me to understand it, please. So, onye juru ajujua, I'm waiting for your response. I have answered your question. So, onye wela ajuju, okay, I married a white woman and I have kids. So, did my kids have anything to do with your origin? Are you talking that? You are not talking that. You're asking if your kids have. So, are they now answering your name or they are now answering the name of your wife? They have. They have. You don't know. They have. So they have. So no more question, I guess. Okay. Echefukwana nọ n'aka m onye nke unu nwaada agbara ọma ụzọ mmiri onye isi mgbasa oziọma ọdịnala Igbo na-agbara ọma ọdịnala spiritual temple bụrụkwa dibịa Igbo. Dere m ozi na my WhatsApp number na 070-373-11163. Ọ bụrụ na tata wizize gị nwe isonyere our live broadcast, ana m asị gị nnọọ. Echefukwala ibinyere anyị aka ma gbasịakwa ozi a ka o nwee ike ruo ndị nke gị, ndị ikwu na ibe gị na ndị enyi gị aka. Ya gazienụ.